Hi y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal, and I'm about to set the scene for y'all. So imagine this. You are 11 years old and gay as all outdoors. You are 11 years old, extremely gay, very awkward, and a gigantic nerd. You are awkward, gay, and nerdy enough to the point where you are reading terrible fanfiction about the main characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! Being involved in BDSM relationships. And when you try to get other people into these things, they say stuff like, "That is really gay," or "Anime isn't real," or alternatively, "Why did you print this out? This isn't appropriate for school, and I'm confiscating this." So, what do you do to deal with this, as that 11-year-old? The answer to this is you become even gayer, and even nerdier, and, on accident, even more awkward. That part wasn't as fun. And the way you do that is by playing The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of fucking Seasons, because it was I got into fandoms at this point in time, right when I started playing this gay-ass game. It's not even that gay, it's just really colorful. But it's a good game, and it really integrated me into internet communities, so it is exactly why I am the way I am right now, and why I'm such a fucking, nerd. So, I'm gonna go ahead and kick off this video now. If you can't guess, this is me starting up a Let's Play of Oracle of Seasons. So, I feel like this is actually gonna be a really fun LP for me to do, just because I have a lot of stories to tell from this point in my life. Oracle of Seasons and Ages were released in around 2001, and holy shit, Wind Waker was released like a year later, and that was like one of the most horrible things that ever happened to this fandom. Not because Wind Waker is bad, but people fought so much over the existence of Wind Waker, and I'll talk more about that later, but in any case, if you don't remember, I have an LP of Oracle of Ages I've done before, so I'm going to be finishing up the adventure in a linked playthrough. A linked playthrough basically means I'm taking the password I got at the end of Oracle of Ages, putting it in the Oracle of Seasons, and then I get the true ending of the game by playing both. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And if you are doing a linked playthrough, you're immediately greeted by this cutscene that you wouldn't normally get, to kinda smooth over the transition between the games. So, Varan, Sorceress of Shadows, Twin Rova will not let your deeds be wasted. Look, Varan, the troubles you have caused now burn as the flame of sorrow. When the flames of destruction and despair are lit, we will offer up our sacrifice, and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be complete. Then the evil king shall return. And spookiness. So that is literally basically like the plot of Castlevania 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure. That is how you resurrect Dracula, you do evil shit, and then he pops out like a year later. And likewise, you do evil shit in a Zelda game, and then Ganondorf pops out and steals the plot. Which is okay, because we don't really need a strong plot in a Zelda game. Really, we just need evil and a sword to swing at it. And we're immediately greeted by a plot lady. You can tell, because she has giant hair. And a unique character model. So, we never see this wagon again, and that makes me really super duper sad, because it's so cute to look at, but it just really has no purpose. So, this is Din, Oracle of Seasons. You've awakened. Good. I worried the whole time you slept. You're Bonreal, right? How do you do, Bonreal? I am Din. You are the one who saved Naru, Oracle of Ages, and Libriana. I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was you. Lying there. That's pretty cool, thanks. I'm glad you're feeling better. Come, won't you dance with me? So one of the benefits of Oracle being the Oracle of Seasons is actually that you get gigantic red hair to let people know that you need to be kidnapped. Which is bad for her, but good for us, because we know who we need to keep our eye on here. So what all these NPCs are saying here is that they are basically Hylian knights in disguise as traveling performers to protect Din. But as we know, they are definitely not the fucking main characters, so they are very likely to not have a long lifespan, and they are very likely not to succeed in protecting her. The reason why I'm talking to all of them is you can't advance with the story, actually, until you talk to all of them to set the ground. And then here we go. This is Impa, so she looks a little different from an Ocarina of Time. 2001 was the year of Thick Impa, which I am really into. Bonreal, you've awakened. It's me, Impa, Zelda's nursemaid. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed on the forest floor. She cared for you through your nightmares. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Din. Are you better? Then listen, Bonreal. When I returned to Hyrule, Zelda told me that in addition to Naru, Din, the Oracle of Seasons, was also in danger. So as she requested, we've posed as a traveling troupe so that we can sneak Din into Hyrule. See, that literally makes 0% sense, because for one, Hyrule and Holdrum, the area we're in, are not even connected at all. And then two, we got transported here because I think it's I don't even remember, I used to be up on my Zelda lore, but Holdrum's in an alternate dimension, I think. Either way, it's far away from Hyrule, that doesn't make any sense. Don't be shy, dancing will ease your heart. So, if you want to know more about me, I actually used to love me the shit out of some dancing. I used to dance very regularly. Every Friday, I would dance, actually, with my friends, but after a terrible accident, I stopped doing that. Luckily, Link doesn't have that problem. It's been some time since I've had such fun. Hey, your left hand has a triangle on it. That means you are the main fucking character. That's pretty legit. Good for you, Bonreal. Like Naru, I am also a target, but I refuse to fall, no matter the enemy, and my heart lifts when Bonreal is beside me. I literally just met you, kid. Stop. But we get to do a pirouette. That's how I pronounce that. Yeah, there we go. And just like that, shit gets real. Yeah. I found you, Din. You hid yourself so well, but you cannot escape Onyx, General of Darkness. So part of the reason why I think they used a tornado in the scene instead of actually just showing Onyx is because his character model is fucking gigantic. He is literally as big as all of those sprites stacked on top of each other. He is really big. So, you're the boy who defeated Baran, Sorceress of Shadows. I'll not fall as easily as she. Wrecked. And yeah, she's already as good as kidnapped. Wrecked. So we are about to have a lot of plot deposited all over our faces. So make sure you're listening, this is all important. But as a quick aside, it really tripped me out how Onyx, the person on the bottom, has this giant extravagant character model, but Din is strapped to that rock and she basically looks like a coconut with red shit on her head, so that just always tripped me out when I was 11. Anyway, what do you plan to do with me? As you know, if I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Holdrum will be cast into chaos, the bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and that's very bad. And I like bad things because I'm evil. That is the world of darkness that I long for. No, Onyx, no! Wah 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 wah. So, he's evil, clearly, and she is definitely meant to be in prison. And that's just kind of how it works. It's a Zelda game. You got someone evil and giant, and then someone who's getting shoved into a crystal. But that's what we love. Down, Temple of Seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Fall into chaos. I like to think that he loves terrible puns, and that's why he said it that way. But anyway. So we are greeted with another cutscene. I think I'm actually going to make this part of the LP part 0 as an intro, just because there's so much cutscene shit going on. But at the same time, I don't know, I'm gonna check what timestamp I'm at, and I'll decide silently while I go through this dialogue. Hey, it's Thick Impa. Yo, what's good? Bonreal, are you alright? That which Zelda foresaw has come to pass. First Librina, now Holdrum has come to an hour of tribulation. Bonreal, I always come to you in need, but there is no one else I can count on. Please, will you rescue Din? Please take my message to the Maku Tree in Horan Village. The Maku Tree is the guardian of all Holdrum. Surely he can help. Well, the answer to that is no, he can't fucking help. Because no one else besides me can do anything in this goddamn game, which is okay, because it gives us an excuse for me to be playing this. But, probably if you're Link, that's a little bit annoying, because you end up doing everyone else's job for them. I don't need to go here yet, but what I do need to do is equip my sword. So, something that's different about Oracle of Seasons when you're doing a linked playthrough is that you actually start with a sword and a 4th heart container. That means we don't have to do the mini dungeon that's basically the tutorial for this game. I'm also going to go to this area here, the ring shop, off-screen, and actually load in the rings that I got from Oracle of Ages, and I'll tell you more about that at the start of the next part of the video, but for now, we need to go visit the Maku tree. Let's do it. What's this sign say? Maku Tree Gate. Show your courage to gain passage. Well, being a video game, I'm assuming that means I just push the A button, that is exactly what I did. Yellow. Hello. Okay. Oh, there we go. Who's that? Did you wake me up? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept? There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons? Those are literally both of your jobs to make sure those things are okay, friend. You need to step up your game tree. Alas, how I've withered. What's to be done, Bonreal? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature, draining all of my might. Can you save Din and my steed? This is all I, the Maku Tree, have ever asked for. I sense evil on the northern peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Onyx has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you will find him there. You'll need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Holdrum. Gathering all 8 is the only option. The essences... Oh my god, this tree talks so much. Holy shit, dude. No, I don't want you to fucking repeat that. So basically, let me give you the rundown. Din's kidnapped. The Maku Tree is supposed to be the one who goes to save her. That makes no sense, though, because he's literally a tree. But, because no one does anything but me, I am in fact going to go save her for the tree. And that's okay, as I've said before, because I do enjoy murdering the shit out of evil. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here. I think we're around maybe 10 or 11 minutes, I didn't check. But this is a good place to leave off so I can do the stuff with the rings that I was talking about off screen. So I'm gonna leave off the video in here, and when we come back, I'm gonna do some explanations about what I was talking about with the rings if you're confused, and also I am going to be working on coming out on top videos for like the next 4 hours, holy shit. But that's okay, because I enjoy doing that. In the meantime, I'll catch you nerds later. Thanks for watching, and bye.